Jesile here. I'm getting ready to show you a card trick called two-card Monte. You ever seen them play the game three-card Monte?
No.
Okay, well what they do is they take three cards. They tell you to look at one in the middle. So look at the jack. They would mix the cards around, and then when you were for sure you knew where the card was, they'd change the game on you, and you'd pick the wrong card, take all your money. Well, this is what I would do to win some of my money back and win some of their money. So, that's a heart, right?
Yes.
Okay, forget the fact that that's an ace. It's no longer an ace. Alright? I
Okay.
want you to hold this card just like this. Alright. Diamond. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch the cards out so fast you're not even going to see it. I'm going to go in like this, and I'm going to steal the other card out from underneath. Alright?
Okay.
That was just showing you the switch. Here's the real switch. Alright, now without looking at the card, since that was the real switch, what card do you think is on top?
The heart.
The heart? You sure?
Yep.
So you don't think I switched it?
Yep.
Flip your hand over. Hey guys, the trick you just saw me perform, that was a two-card Monte. Now, before I show you how to do this, let me give you a little bit of background on two-card Monte. Two-card Monte, from what I know, now don't quote me on this because I'm just getting into this magic and I don't know much about it yet, but I'm getting better. The two-card Monte, from what I know, was originally, well, I seen it with Disturb Reality. I saw Evan perform it, and this was the first trick I learned how to do. It was, so it's still one of my favorite tricks. I haven't found one that I like more. David Blaine, from what I know, David Blaine was the first to make it famous. Now, here's the trick. What you do is you talk to him about two-card Monte. He's like, okay, well, you can do this while you stack the deck too. What you need is, I use that you need the hearts and diamonds. I always do hearts first, just easier for me, because that way I don't even have to look at the card. I just know it's hearts without thinking about it. And then any black card. The best cards I have seen reactions on were the jacks. So actually I was going to do queens, but we're going to go ahead and do jacks. If I can find the other one. There it is. Okay. Now, you can set this up right in front of people. The only thing about that is, you can't do what I just did. I just put these cards out on the table so you guys can see them. But when you don't want your spectator and the one you're performing this on, you don't want them to see these two cards. You do not want that to happen. That's bad. So you can stack the deck, and when you do that, you just go in, you tell them about three-card Monte. Three-card Monte was a card game that they play to scam you out of your money. And I just give them a little bit of background on that, and then I go in and I said some people, they like to play this to win their money back. And you immediately take the first card, ace, and you say, okay, that's an ace, or you say that's a heart, right? You say, okay, forget about the fact that it's an ace, it's just hearts, okay? You make them hold the card just like this, and I'm just gonna put it down here, so because I don't have anybody to hold the card right now, so I'm just gonna do it like this. Pretend somebody's holding the card. So okay, you have hearts. Just kind of verify with them, make sure they know that they're holding hearts, not ace. You don't need to worry about that it's an ace, okay? It's no longer an ace, just hearts. Now, after you get all that out of the way and they're holding the card, you can tell them at this point, you can say, okay, go ahead and flip it over to make sure I didn't do anything funny with it. So they'll flip it over, they'll still see they have hearts. You say, alright. Right there, that was a triple lift. I lifted 3 cards to make it look like 1. So I say, okay, diamonds, hearts. What I'm going to do is, see, now I'm no longer holding diamonds. I'm holding the first jack. I say, okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in like this and steal diamonds from underneath. And you say diamonds because when you do the actual switch, see, you just took this and you just put the black jack right there. So now they're holding the black jack thinking that it's diamonds because you just replaced it with diamonds. When you do this or do this switch after, it's going to be like you're taking hearts and you're replacing it with diamonds. So then you will have diamonds. So right after you switch that first card, take your free hand and put it over the card. Make sure they do not flip that over. That is very crucial. They do not flip that over because that will ruin the trick right off the bat. So from here, you show them you have hearts now. Okay? Then you go in from here and you say, okay, that was just showing you the switch. Here's the actual switch. You just do that. There's nothing fancy there. You just put the card in, pull the card out. That's it. So they are still holding that single black jack. You still have hearts. No switch was done there. That's just for them to think that you may or may not have switched it. And you go, okay, since that was the real switch without looking at it, you see how I'm passing this card off here for that one? I'm just passing it off very discreetly. You do this away from their attention. Don't do it right over their hand. Do it closer to you. That way you have that. Okay, since that was the real switch, you just, what card do you believe is on top? And argue with them for a little bit, maybe 10, 15 seconds or so, maybe not that long, I don't know, however long you feel comfortable with, and then allow them to flip their hand over. And then they will see their 2 red aces were just switched with 2 black jacks. And that's the trick. A lot of times I was watching Disturb Reality, and he said that when he does this, he does a, let me see if I can do it. I can't really do it that well. It's a one-handed cut. Yeah, like that. That way, you bury the aces in the middle of the deck. See? And there it was.